Welcome everyone, and in this video I'll be covering out the weekly outlook for the brand new week, which will be starting from today, 23rd November 2025. So far we've had an amazing run down October, November, over all through the year though, so it's been a solid ride. So I wouldn't want this to be too long. I would want us to dive right into it and just cover everything quickly so we could get set for the new week. As you can see from my screen already, I've done everything already, so you could see the whole move and everything that I'm actually expecting. But I know a lot of you will be wondering how I came about all of this. So first things first, you guys know how we usually do it here. We start from the weekly time frame, and when we go up to the 1 week time frame, I want us to take a look at what has been happening for a while now, because there's been mixed signals with the price action that we've been having on gold, whereby we've been having a lot of false breakouts to the upside and lots of selling pressure. So as you can see on the 1 week time frame, you could see that we had this FVG sitting here, whereby price filled very well to close below that FVG on the 1 week time frame, which in return gave this bullish move that happened some weeks back. I think 2 weeks back here. So gave this bullish move that happened right here, and after price did that, the expectation was that most likely we could actually fall below this candle, because if we close below this candle, that's this particular week that just closed, if this candle actually closed below this candle here now, it will give us more tone or more strength towards the bearish bias that price would most likely sell towards 3,800. But you can see as price closed here, price failed to close below the low of the previous week. So from what we can see here, the first thing that I would like to do here, even though I've done it already, but I want to explain so that you guys actually get the idea of why I did that. When price gave this bullish buy during the course of last week, I was expecting that price will at least chase towards 50% of this week here, because that is actually another resistance level whereby we've been expecting price to actually tap or react from, but it hasn't been able to push towards that level. So that was my expectation actually. So but price actually went very close to 50% of the week though, but it failed to go down. So what I would do now is I'll actually mark that out, and if you look at my screen here, you notice that I've marked it out here. This is it right here. So let's go down to the daily time frame. When we come back down to daily time frame now, what I've been seeing on daily time frame is how gold has been very, very bullish. To me, gold has been bullish because a lot of people have been giving a lot of bearish buyers, but already we've been finding it very difficult to close below this FVG here. You could see it's the whole structure here is actually very beautiful. It's much more clearer than what we have on the 1 week time frame, because if you take a deep look at what's happening here, you'd notice that you had this bullish breakout structure. Price tested the discount level, tried to give a reaction towards the upside, but it failed. Give another full body close below this low and try to use this low now, this whole level and this inversion right here, this inversion FVG here, as a way to push down lower. But price failed to do that and give a full body close above this high that is formed right here, this lower high that is formed here. Give a full body close above it, reclaiming in turn, that actually means that price is actually reclaiming this level, this bullish level that we had here, whereby we had this resistance. And after it did that and gave the full body close, you would notice that it's actually left another FVG here that we could see here, and price fell into that FVG with I think with last upper week and last Monday too, and Tuesday too actually tapped into that same FVG level. But if you notice one thing that all of them have in common is the failure to close below it, and you could see where this FVG actually closed that, because we have this XAUUSD level here, and also this claimed breakout structure level here that we have here. So it actually gives us like double confirmation, and we still have this inversion FVG here still at this point. That's why it's very, very hard for price to actually break or close below this level right now. So with that now, if we should go down, okay, when we come to this level, what I'd actually like to mark out is FVG here and also this level right here. And after we do that, we can also take note of this FVG here that actually pushed price down. Price failed to push up higher because of the presence of this FVG. So if we have anything that leads to price closing above this level, most likely to foil the push that will chase towards ETH. So on the daily time frame here, what I'll do next is I'll mark out Friday's high and low, which we can see it here. This is Friday's high and low, and then let's go down. Oh, before we go down to the 4 hours time frame, you could also see the FVG that actually foiled the failure of price to push down lower here. You could see it here. So let's go down to 4 hours time frame. When you come back down to 4 hours time frame now, you could notice that after price fell back down into this FVG on the daily time frame and continued buying and left this other FVG sitting here, we could notice that price has actually been forming a trend line, like it has actually been moving on, which you could see it here, a bullish trend line. Can you see? This is it right here. So price has actually been using this to push up higher, but then I expected the bullish push to happen like a lot more earlier than this, but price has been very, very sluggish. But if you can see here now, with last upper week and this week that just closed, you could tend to notice something here. You could tend to notice something here. When price started selling off, it started forming another bearish trend line here, and you can see it here. And if we even let's change this to lines and let's drag it up a bit. Let's drag it up somewhere here. Yeah, I think something like this here. It should meet. There's a wick right here. So if we change this back to candles, you could notice that price has actually been falling in regards to this bearish trend line here, and it's been a very very harsh fallback. But if we come back down to this side, if you can see my screen here, you tend to notice that we have this bearish candle here that was actually trying to form more sales that would actually chase down to this low. If you can see it here, there's this break of structure here, price coming back to tap here. So usually how you take a trade here is you wait for this candle to close, this particular 4 hour candle to close, and if you get the full body close below it, price actually still test this level as a way to push down lower, but price failed to do that. Instead, it actually give a full body close above it, which if you've been following this channel for a while now, you'll know that this is actually a strong sign that most likely price will actually use 50% of this week. Can you see it right here? 50% of this week as a way to push up to the upside. And so basically that brings us to the first view that I have for the new week. What I expect to see is I expect to see price sell off towards 40.50 to 40.40 levels. I use it as a way to push up higher, and probably this could be as strong as pushing up to take out ETH if 4164 fails to sell price off to. But if this level fails to hold, I expect price to continue selling. Let's go down to 1 hour so you guys will actually see what I mean by that, to actually get a better view of what I mean by that. If we come back down to 1 hour time frame, you notice that despite the fact that this bearish trend line has been happening for a while now, price actually with Friday, price actually failed to continue holding down. Price broke out of this bearish trend line, and after it broke out of it, we got a tap back towards the trend line level, towards the point that price actually broke out of that level. But you notice something, after we got the bullish push up, I expected price to actually push up more, but it failed. It failed and gave another break of structure. Give a full body close below this low here, this particular low here. They gave a full body close below it and left us with this failure scene level, and also left this this FVG here. So what I actually expect to see is I expect to see price with the market open today now, price will most likely rise into this FVG on I think this should be on 30 minutes here. It should rise into this FVG and use it as a way to sell off towards 40.50 to 40.40 levels. But if it fails to do that, probably if price opens very, very bullish, these sales here might fail, and price will if price also gives a full body close above 40.93 levels, you just see price chasing towards last week's high, because most likely now price will actually chase the other end, which could be as high as it is. So this is what I actually see on the 1 hour time frame, and if this level fails to hold again, most likely price will use it as a way to chase 3900 levels. Let's go down to 30 minutes. When we come back down to 30 minutes, you could easily see our FVG here with the breakup structure forward close below this low. We have this FVG here, but at the same time we have this inversion here. And if I take our fib 2, if I mark out this low and I chase it towards the point that price broke and took this high out, you notice that there's this suspicion that I have, that not only a suspicion, this is actually how you trade discount and premium levels. Because of the fact that price failed to tap into the discount level, which is sitting at 50% of that week from the 4 hour time frame, price would use this guy as an inducement, use it as engineered liquidity, as a way to pull orders down and take out early buyers in order to buy and in order to get the main buys around this region. So this is actually more confidence why I'm actually having this view in particular, because most likely this zone will push price towards previous week high and probably 80 if we get it close above 4160. So let's go down to 15 minutes time frame. When I come back down to 15 minutes time frame, we could still see this breakup structure here, another FVG sitting here, and then our level here. You could still see another mini breakup structure right here, whereby I expect price to actually come into these levels. We can still see another inversion here, this field FVG here, another inversion here. So most likely this is basically what I'm saying, and if we get the full body close, price will still reclaim this inversion as a way to push down lower. So basically this is what I'm planning for the week, and I think if with the market open we get a bullish or a gap that chases high or goes as high as triggering this particular sell-off here, it should be something of this nature. Stop loss at 40.89, and we could just target at most we could just target somewhere here to play safe. 42, about 3 hour trade, and when we come back here, most likely with confirmation we could get another buy here, 100 pips stop, and we could get something like this. Well, you could play safe and actually secure profits more and take your profits probably at 40.79, and if you have multiple positions you could actually attempt to hold towards 4131. So basically this is actually what I'm expecting for the week. If you are not part of the channel, use the link in the description to join and sign up. I offer VIP services, mentorship and all of that too, so you could get all of those information in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So thank you.